Hey y'all, welcome to Hickory Nut Cottage. Tonight I want to share a recipe that I saw on Whippoorwill Hollow. Miss Lori was making some cream of anything soup. I took her recipe, one similar to hers, and I wanted to reduce the sodium, so I want to show you my ingredients that I've got here. I have bought Hoosier Mills Farms powdered milk. I have some Argo starch, which has 0 sodium in it already. I have bought Lono Life chicken bone broth for my soup, and my seasoning. And these are my ingredients with a few bay leaves. I'm actually going to show you the recipe that I've got here that we're going to be working from today to mix this. And this will make, I'm thinking about the equivalent of 12 cans of cream of whatever soup you may use. I am actually going to add the chicken broth today, but you could also add a beef broth or a vegetable broth with this soup, or you could actually leave this out and just have these ingredients and add that later. But every casserole that you make requires a cream of chicken of some kind. And I also have a Publix brand here. I want to show you the amount of sodium. On the back, this can has 800 milligrams of sodium. In our total 12 cans here, we're going to have about 2,000 milligrams of sodium out of 12 cans. So we're reducing that sodium amount by a large amount. I also happen to have a can of Campbell's golden mushroom soup. This golden mushroom I don't use often, but it has sodium count of 750 milligrams. So we're going to cut that down drastically. And what I'm going to do tonight, I'm going to use a half-gallon jar, just a half-gallon canning jar. Get my canning lid in there and get my recipe out. What did I do to this? There it is. Okay, my recipe calls for My recipe calls for 2 cups of dried milk, and that is about 1 pound. So we're going to just open up this container. I ordered this from Amazon. But we're going to use this whole container. If a cup is 8 ounces, 1 pound should be 2 cups. Alright, and this milk has 30 milligrams of sodium. 30 milligrams of sodium per container, or per serving. And there's actually 35 servings in this. Argo starch. You can also use arrow starch. I've seen recipes for arrow starch. But we have 3 cups, or 3/4 cup of cornstarch. I'm going to have cornstarch all over the counter. We have 3 of those. Okay. It calls for 1/4 cup of our beef bouillon or beef broth. I've measured that out ahead of time. It would be 2 ounces. These are my little spice jars, little ball spice jars. So we put 2 ounces in there of that. And then it's 1 teaspoon of thyme. This is my 1/2 teaspoon, so I'll use 2 of these. Oh, that smells so good. No COVID here. Luckily I can still smell and eat. Okay, it asks for basil leaves. I have about 10 basil leaves here from my garden out in my yard. I'm just going to crumble these. They've been drying for a couple of weeks. I'm just going to crumble them with my fingers. Love basil. So that's 1 tablespoon of basil. Calls for 1/4 of white pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of white pepper, and 2 tablespoons of onion flakes. And I have some onion flakes that I want to use. I actually want to use all of these. There's about 1 tablespoon and 2. So I don't quite have enough of those. Didn't use all of them. But with that, I'm going to put on my ball plastic jar. And I'm going to toss this around to mix everything up. Okay, and we actually have about 5 yes, we have about 5 cups in here. No, yeah, about 5 cups. So we actually got a little better than that with our ingredients. Hope y'all enjoy this recipe. I certainly hope very good. I've never actually been able to find this kind of recipe. I thank Miss Lori for that. Hope y'all enjoyed this recipe. If you have issues with high blood pressure like I do and have to watch your sodium intake, I hope this recipe will be beneficial to you. To use this recipe, I'm told there's 1/3 cup of this mixture to 1 cup of water would be equivalent of 1 can of cream of chicken, cream of mushrooms, whatever other cream soup you may have. But it's 1/3 cup to 1 cup of water. This would be great in, the thing I'm going to make tomorrow is beef stroganoff. I usually just use cream of mushroom soup or cream of chicken in that. And this would be a great substitute, I'm hoping, much lower in sodium. I hope this video was of use to you tonight. It's definitely a space saver and hopefully reducing sodium in most of your meals. For those of you that are concerned about sodium content, you can always add sodium, but you can't take it out. But if you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate you subscribing to our channel. Look for future videos and give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. God bless. Y'all have a great evening. Bye-bye.